Welcome to my English Camp. Hope you will enjoy learning with me. Stative verbs Part 2. Okay, there are some exceptions you should know about. Some verbs can express both states and actions depending on the context. Take the verb think for example. We can use think as an action verb or a verb of state. Let's take a look at how think can be used as an action verb. We can say, he is thinking about lunch. He is not thinking about class. In this case, we can use think with ing because it's expressing an action. However, if I say, she thinks the teacher is boring, now I'm using think as a verb of state. Here think means believe, so we cannot use it with ing. Be is another example. It can be used as an action verb and a verb of state. Bob is usually a good student, but today he's being disrespectful. Here, we can use be with ing to express that something is different than it normally is. Alex is the youngest in the class. Here is a verb of state, so we cannot use ing. Have can also be an action verb and a verb of state. Maria is having a hard time understanding. The teacher has some important information. Here are some more examples of verbs that can express both states and actions. Can you decide which group of examples shows states and which shows actions? At the cafe, some people are tasting the coffee to make sure it's not too hot. A man is smelling his food before he takes a bite. A woman is looking at a menu. That man and woman may fall in love, but right now they are just seeing each other. If the food tastes delicious, most of these customers will return. It smells wonderful at this cafe. These people look relaxed and happy. Do you see the man in the orange shirt? Okay. Do you know which sentences have action verbs? Yep, you're right. These ones do. We are talking about right now, describing a scene at a cafe. We can use the present progressive with these verbs because they are actions. What about the other sentences and the other verbs? You know it. These ones are stative verbs. That's why, even though we are talking about right now, we are not using the present progressive tense. Okay, here are a few more examples of stative verbs used correctly. Think about how you would answer these questions. Imagine you are here. You are enjoying a beautiful night at the pier. What do you see? What do you smell? What do you hear? Do you prefer to relax on the beach? Or do you want to go on the Ferris wheel? Use stative verbs and action verbs to describe the pier at night. Now you know about stative verbs. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.